Yo, what is up, guys? Salzboy23 back with another video. Today I'm gonna give you guys my NBA day-to-day predictions, playoff. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me what you guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team do you think will bring the Super Bowl home. That being said, let's go. All right, I've been waiting for this video. I wanted to make it like earlier, but I was like, I'm not trying to mess anything up, so I'm just gonna do it on Wednesdays. You guys are going to hear a lot of talking on this video. You're not going to hear anything. Some teams I'll talk a lot on. Some teams I'll talk short on. But, yeah, let's get into these recaps. I'm ready for this video. Here we go. So, we got the Cleveland Browns against the Houston Texans. CJ Stroud. You know, I said in my other video, before the playoff even started, I'm going to take the Texans on this one. And boy, was I right. The Browns went in here, and they did a complete mess up. They only hold the Texans hold the Browns only to 14 points. That is amazing. That is phenomenal. Now, CJ Stroud is a young, phenomenal quarterback. I've said it in my other videos. I've been telling people, hey, if you don't like CJ Stroud, then you're not a fan of the NFL. CJ Stroud, man, this dude is a young, talented quarterback. Now, regardless if he stays with Houston or he moves on to another team in the future, do I think he's going to move on to the next round? We got to wait and find out. But I want to talk about only this game here only. The Browns are trash. The Browns are horrible. The Cleveland Browns are not a team in the NFL. Alright? They got a horrible basketball team, like I said in the other videos, and they got a horrible football team, like I said in the regular season. Browns fans, stop playing the game. The refs did this to me. All this, all that. No. You guys just suck as a fan base. Nobody likes your team. Your team is quiet. Now, that quarterback name, I forgot what his name was. Your quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. This dude went from team to team to team to team. Then they finally found him a home in Cleveland. And then now he knocked you guys out of the playoffs. If you want to thank him. Okay? Because here's the thing. The Texans put up 45 points. Now, am I going to sit here and say they suck? No. They were an amazing, phenomenal team in the NFL. Do I think they're going to make it on to the next round? This upcoming weekend? We'll see. We'll find out. But I want to move on to the Browns, though. I want to talk about the Browns just to piss off Browns fans, because they piss me off every time. I'll piss them off, too. How does it feel to not make it into the playoffs? Yeah, I know what you're going to say. Your team's not in the playoff, too. What's your team? I'll tell you here in a little bit. Browns fans, just enjoy yourself not going to the playoffs. Enjoy yourself for the next season. Because every season you guys say, this is our comeback, this is our comeback, this is our comeback. And every single day is always a letdown. Every year is a letdown. There's another team out here that I want to talk about, which we'll be here in a little bit also. I just want to give a big congratulations to CJ Stroud and his whole team, bro. That team over there in Houston, bro. Oh my God, bro. CJ Stroud is a young, phenomenal quarterback. I love watching CJ Stroud. I watched him in college. I've watched him since he came to the NFL. I've watched this guy for a long time. This guy is a phenomenal quarterback. CJ Stroud, though, man. I see what you've been doing, bro. We're just gonna be talking about football and nothing else. Did you guys see that long what was it? I forgot what it was. But anyways, though, I don't want any Cleveland Browns to come into my comments and cry and say the ref went against us and all of that, all right? Because at the end of the day, just think about yourself, just think about your team and say, our team sucks. In basketball and in football, our team sucks. And you know what's funny about that? People that's not me, people that I am like friends with, they take this thing so personal. And I know you guys are thinking to me like I take it personal. I don't take it personal because it's a game. It's football. We love football. I don't think any of us can live without football. But it's just a game. I just want to tell people that it's just a game. It's not nothing personal, okay? Your team loses, your team loses. Your team wins, your team wins, okay? Am I over here crying about my team losing? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Am I mad one of my teams didn't make it to the playoffs? Absolutely. Absolutely. Am I frustrated about what happened this past weekend? Yes, I am. Do I care about it? No, I don't, because I always got next year to look forward to. But Browns fans, don't be, beating yourself up and be like, oh, our team's this, our team is that. Just know that your team sucks. Okay, and I'm telling you guys, honest the truth, your team sucks. Do you guys really think you can beat CJ Stroud and the Texans? Comment down below. Please comment down below. Okay? Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Did you really think you can beat CJ Stroud? I don't think anybody could have beaten CJ Stroud. Well, I wouldn't say anybody, to be honest, but regardless. This game here was a fun game to watch, regardless if you're a Browns fan or a Texans fan. But again, Browns fans, enjoy yourself not making it to the playoffs. All I'm going to say is don't beat yourself up. You always got till next year. But yeah, mostly what it is, man. This was a good game regardless. Let's move on to this game here. Dolphins versus Chiefs. I did tune into this game. I did watch this game, unfortunately. Did you guys see that? I don't know if people are talking about it. Did you see Patrick Mahomes cracked his helmet? Well, he didn't crack it. Dolphins player cracked it, and then it just went broken. Bro, it was so cold over there. Because it was so cold. If it was so cold like that, his helmet would have cracked. First off, I want to say Patrick Mahomes, hopefully you didn't get like a brain concussion or anything like that. Hopefully everything is good with your head. That was a dangerous hit. I know people are saying that it wasn't that bad of a hit. It was brutal. Imagine you were Mahomes and you got hit like that. Anyways, man, Patrick Mahomes, get well, bro. Hopefully you are good. Most likely you are, but either way, I'm just gonna say that to you. Dolphins went out here, pathetic. Tyreek Hill tried to do everything he could. 7 points. They put up 7 points. That's it. And the Chiefs put up 26. You see, this is one of my upsets here. This was one of my upsets. I got Dolphins winning, but apparently I was wrong. They couldn't even put 14 on the board. Now, am I mad here? Yes, I am. I don't care though. Okay. Let me say this though. Chiefs, wait until your next matchup will come up. Wait until your next matchup comes up. Because here's the thing. I'm going to be talking about that game. This game here was phenomenal. Regardless if you're a Chiefs or a Dolphins, regardless if you're a hater of Tyreek or you like watching Tyreek. Again, this was a good game. It was so cold over there that the head coach got a beard on his mustache that was frozen, and it was frozen again because of Patrick Mahomes broke his helmet in half almost. It's just brutal, man. I don't know how the Dolphins can do good in this game. They beat them. They played them in the last game in London. I don't know what happened in this game. I don't know if it was because it was cold for them. I don't know if it was because they didn't have energy. I mean, come on, let's be honest. Dolphins fans, again, let me ask you this. Do you really think you had a chance to beat the Chiefs in playoffs? I didn't have to be honest, I know what you guys are going to say. You went for the Dolphins, so you should have known. To be honest, I want to say this. I feel like the Dolphins, regardless would have lost this game. They wouldn't make it. Because, Chiefs like to make it to the playoffs. And somehow, in some way, they like to make it to the playoffs. Don't know how and don't know why. I mean, it's the playoffs, but This game here was fun to watch. It was fun. I just wish the Dolphins won. But regardless, I said it before, Tyreek Hill made you guys go to the playoffs. Tyreek Hill was the one that got you in the playoffs. I didn't hear much about Jalen Waddle. I didn't hear much about any other player. All I heard every time I turn on the Dolphins or I watch Dolphins highlights, Tyreek Hill, Tyreek Hill, Tyreek Hill. And I'm like, bro, Tyreek Hill is not running the team. It has to be other players than Tyreek. Don't forget, guys, football is a team sport. So stop bringing up Tyreek, please. Stop. I'm saying Tyreek got him to the playoffs. That's all I'm saying. That is literally what I'm saying. Nobody else got him to the playoffs. Tagovailoa did not get them to the playoffs because this dude is a horrible quarterback. God dang, bro. I'm surprised he went to the NFL. But back to this. This game here was a letdown for any team out there. Wasn't fun, wasn't pretty. They only put up 7 points and the other team put up 26. It was super cold out there. As I just said, Patrick Mahomes broke his helmet almost, and then Andy Reid built a mustache on his beard, or a frozen mustache or whatever it is. And yeah, other than that, this game here was fun. Let's move on to the Green Bay Packers Dallas Cowgirls. All right, let's move on to this real quick. I want to talk about this game. What happened, Dallas Cowgirls? What happened? I thought you said this is your year. I thought you said this is your year. This is where your moment starts right now. Dak Prescott is doing everything he could. He might get MVP for NFL. He might get MVP because what he's doing this year. Let me say this to you. The Dallas Cowgirls are a big choke. The Dallas Cowgirls are a big fraud of the NFL. The Cowgirls are always a funny team because they do good in the regular season and then they fall short in the playoffs. And the funny part is, not only they get blown out, they get kicked out in the first round by the Green Bay Packers cheesehead with Jordan Love. I went for the upset here. I took Green Bay. People were saying, you're delusional, Savage. You're delusional. Why are you going for Green Bay? This is Jordan Love's first time in the playoffs. Oh, this is Jordan Love's first time playing against the Dallas Cowgirls in the playoffs. I'm like, okay, you'll see here this weekend. And boy, was I right. I said that the Green Bay Packers are going to win. I said the Green Bay Packers are going to get blown out. They are going to blow them out. And boy, was I right. Let me say this to you, Dallas Cowgirls fans. I know how to say your team. I know what to do. I'm just making fun of your team, okay? Just point that out. Do me a favor, just because you guys are America's team in the NFL, don't hold that up and say we're a fun team, okay? You should be a team, just a regular team like in the NFL. Another team in the NFL should be the favorite of America's team. The Dallas Cowgirls are a joke. They are not a good team. They are a terrible team. Dallas Cowgirls were probably crying. I have a friend who's a Dallas Cowgirls fan. He texted me. He said, you were right. And of course, I said, I know I am. I'm always right. Now, I'm not 100% all the time. I just know I'm right. You know, everybody out there wants to be right every single time. Not every time can always hit the button and always say you're right. But I just want to say congratulations to Jordan Love for beating the Dallas Cowgirls. And you might say the Dallas Cowgirls were terrible in this game. They were sloppy. They were undefeated at home. Not anymore. The Green Bay Packers cheesehead went into Dallas and they beat you guys at home. Did I look forward to this game? Absolutely. I was excited. I was pumped for this game. I'm guessing everybody else was. And everybody out there, I know everybody, don't lie and say, no, we didn't do this. Everybody out there went for the Dallas Cowgirls. Everybody did. The only people that did not go for the Dallas Cowgirls were Green Bay Packers fans. And here's the thing, I'm not a Cheesehead fan. I'm not no Jordan Love fan. I'm not no Green Bay Packers fan. But I don't like the Dallas Cowgirls. I don't. Because they have so much fans everywhere, where everywhere you go, you see a Dallas Cowgirls jersey. But all I want to say is, enjoy you not making it to playoffs. And again, as I just said earlier to the Browns, look forward to next year. Every year, you guys say next year, and you always lose first round, second round, whatever round it is. You always lose. So, yeah, enjoy this not going to the playoffs. Dallas Cowgirls. Now, let's move on to Green Bay. Green Bay Packers had a slight chance to make it to the playoffs. Slight chance, okay? And my friend was a Green Bay Packers fan. My friend is a Green Bay Packers fan. He's a Green Bay Packers fan, and he said, we're making it to the playoffs. And I said to him, I said it to him as a joke, and I said, you're not making it. Your team is not that talented. Jordan Love is not this guy. Jordan Love is not the next Aaron Rodgers. He's like, okay, we'll see. We'll see next week. Other than that, he texted me right when the game was over. Not this game, the last game when they were making it to the playoffs. He texted me that day, and he said, what did you say? You said Jordan Love's not Aaron Rodgers type? Look at where he is now. And I looked at it, and I was like, wow. This man went through everything. He made it to the playoffs. Barely, just keep that in mind. Barely he made it to the playoffs. And over here, I started giving him doubts. And then you're like, wait a minute. Why didn't you go for that Dallas Cowgirls instead of Green Bay? Because here's the thing. I knew the Dallas Cowgirls were going to screw this up. I knew they were. That's what they do. They do good in the regular season, and then they start falling short. So, what is your point there, Dallas Cowgirls fans? Green Bay Packers fans, what is your excuse now? What are you going to say? Oh, Dallas Cowgirls were easy? No, don't say that, because they're actually pretty good. I've seen them play in the regular season. They're pretty good. Playoff times, they're just terrible. I don't know if they're gonna fire their head coach for the Dallas Cowgirls or what. But if somehow in some way, if they get Bill Belichick, Bill Billy, I think this Dallas Cowgirls will be scary in the playoffs with Dak Prescott. Or maybe if they do get Michigan's head coach, I'm just speaking a limb out there. I'm just saying it. If they get the Michigan head coach, or if they get another head coach, whatever, regardless if he's young, old, he's been on another team, it would be amazing. This game was fun to watch. That's all I'm going to say. Let's move on to the LA Rams versus Detroit Lions. All I can say is, Rams fans, enjoy you not making it to the playoffs. I told you guys how much I hate your team. I told you how much I don't like your fan base. And guess what? Jared Goff shut that crowd up. Jared Goff did what he had to do. The Rams, with Nakua Napua, whatever his name is, thought he can do everything he could. All I want to say is, Rams fans, enjoy yourself not making it to the playoffs and sitting on the couch and watching Jared Goff making it to the playoffs. Rams fans, I'm just so happy. I don't know what to say. I'm so happy that you guys are not in it. Because again, Rams fans suck. They are a horrible team. They are not a good team. Just because they got the Super Bowl in 2021 doesn't mean they're going to make it another year. I don't want to sit here and say they got lucky, but I kind of want to say that. I do. I want to say they got lucky, but we never know what can happen next year. If somehow, in some way, if I start making these predictions videos every year, and next year if I see them in the playoffs and they keep getting knocked out, then I might say it next year. I might say it. They keep getting lucky and they made that one Super Bowl run. Maybe by luck. Who knows? I don't see the Rams going ever back to the Super Bowl. And my friends out there that are Rams fans, I just want to say this to you loud and clear and proud. Your Rams suck. with Aaron McDonald. Am I mad that Detroit won by 1? No, it's a W. What did I say? Football or basketball. You win by 1 or you can win by a lot. And guess what? I'll take the 1 point. I don't care. It's a W at the end of the day. What I will say is Detroit Lions with Jared Goff. I think you guys might go all the way. I really think you guys will go all the way. I don't want to sit here and jinx it and say you guys don't, but I want to say you're going all the way. Other people out there might not say you guys are going all the way. I think you will. You play another tougher opponent this upcoming week. I'll be making a video on that. But other than that, this was a good game. Rams fans, you guys suck. Ram players, you guys suck. Aaron McDonald, just retire at this point. Jared Goff, congratulations on your W, buddy. All right, let's move on to this game here. It just keeps getting better and better. All right, here we go. The Pittsburgh Steelers, the trashiest team in the NFL. The two teams that I hate in the NFL are the Browns. No, three teams that I hate in the NFL. The Browns, the Cowgirls, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Those are the three teams that I hate. If you want to add the Rams in there too, but I said three in general. I don't hate the Rams as much. I just hate them so much. I just hate their fan base. That's it. And I hate the Rams. It really depends how you want to say it. But I do hate the Pittsburgh Steelers. I can't stand them. And when I say the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to lose, they are going to lose. Who really thought the Pittsburgh Steelers were going to come up and win this game? Please tell me. You think Josh Allen, the man that was on the cover of Madden 24, gonna lose this team against the Pittsburgh Steelers with no Kenny Pickett? Come on, you guys are delusional. Kenny Pickett, regardless if he played or not, he's a trash quarterback. I want to give a big shout out to Josh Allen and the whole Buffalo Bills players. Not only you did me a favor, you did the best you could. You went out there and you guys were playing your hearts out. If it was cold, if it was hot, if it was burning up out there, or if it was ice cold and nobody could have moved, regardless. This game was fun. Now you might ask, did you tune into this? No, I did not. Because I knew the Pittsburgh Steelers were going to lose this game. I knew it in my brain. I was like, bro, Pittsburgh don't even got a chance. The only reason why they made it to the playoffs was because of the freaking Jags. And I'm telling you right now, if the Jags won that game, Pittsburgh wouldn't be playing right now. I'm saying that now. It would have been another team. It would have been the Jags playing this game. It would have been Buffalo versus Jags. Now, that game would have been good. Who wants to watch Kenny Pickett and the Pittsburgh Steelers, bro? The Steelers are trash. Steelers are terrible. Now, regardless if they fire their head coach or keep him for another season, they're just going to have another terrible season. Because you know why? That team is horrible. That team is horrible. I'm just here. I'm stoked. I'm happy because this team right here is terrible. They lost. I'm out here happy when I got to talk about another game that I'm disappointed at. But we'll get on here a little bit about it. Stephon Diggs. What do I say about this man? He did everything he could. The Pittsburgh defense could not stop Stephon Diggs. Josh Allen, too. What do I say about Josh Allen, man? These two quarterbacks, man, or one quarterback and one wide receiver, bro, is amazing, bro. I'm just happy they went out here and won the game. I don't care if you won by freaking 46 to 7. I don't care. I just need you to get the dub. I need these Pittsburgh Steelers out of the playoffs. Out and happy All right, because these Pittsburgh Steelers don't deserve the playoffs, and they're just like the Cleveland Browns, they're just like the Dallas Cowgirls. They always talk and they never shut up. And every time they lose, they always like to flex on their playoff run and Super Bowl run. Teams out there, buddy teams out there, whatever it is, we don't live in the past, we live in the future, okay? So stop bringing up the Super Bowl runs, stop bringing this up, all right? You guys are a horrible team, horrible franchise, horrible fans, everything in horrible, okay? You're not good, you have nothing to prove, okay? We live in 2024, not back in the day, all right? And trust me, football is a lot harder than it was back in the day. Football is a lot harder now than it was back in the day. I'll guarantee it. So, yeah. I'm just here to tell all these players and all these teams that I don't like to just shut up and enjoy your other team out of the playoffs. That's all I'm going to say. Enjoy your quarterback. Blame your guys' quarterbacks. Blame your quarterbacks. Because they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. Let's move on to this game here. This is going to be a hurtful game. Okay, here we go. Really quick, I want to say congratulations to Travis, not Travis Kelce, but his brother. Forgot what his name was. Congratulations on retiring. You did a heck of a thing in the NFL for the Eagles. You did the best thing you can. But the Eagles now, I want to say this hurtful as I can. You only put up 9 points. And you went out here and you lost to Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. First off, this is the same Tampa Bay Buccaneers team that had Tom Brady and won the Super Bowl. This is the same Tampa Bay Buccaneers that have Baker Mayfield, and Baker Mayfield played for the Rams and did that amazing catch one time for the Rams. Again, everybody thought the Eagles were going to win, including me. And it hurts to say, as an Eagles fan, our season comes to a close. Now, everybody wants to say they want to fire the head coach for the Eagles. Regardless if they fire him or keep him, I don't care. This year was just not the Eagles' year. They had some ups, they had some downs. It wasn't pretty for the Eagles fans. It wasn't pretty for the Eagles. It was just hurting inside. Every single game they play, they lose. And if they win, they have to struggle for it. All I'm going to say is, man, Jalen Hurts, please do good next year. That's all I'm asking. Because now people might say you had an injury and you couldn't fight through that. Oh, bro, we can all see you have an injury. It wasn't hiding. The way you were struggling every single game. You were struggling every single game and you had an injury. But this game is not hurtful. Or this game is hurtful, my bad. This game is hurtful. You might ask, did you watch this game? Absolutely. Did I tune into this game? Yes, I did. Again. And the sad part is, the Eagles only put up 9 points. They only did two field goals. My bad. 2 field goals. One field goal and a touchdown. Like, I don't understand. I don't know how you went out here and you did bad. All of my friends were saying the Eagles are going to do bad. The Eagles are not going to make it this year. And I'm like, okay, we'll see. And guess what? We're knocked out first round. It is not fun. It's not pretty. But again, like I tell everybody, look forward to next year. Am I mad about the whole Eagles thing? Yes, I am. But am I frustrated about it? No. Because guess what? We always got next year. Next year is going to probably be better for every team. This year just wasn't right for everybody, I feel like. Some teams had some ups. Some teams had some downs. Some teams had trades. And they had to get used to their players for their teammate. But 32, though, I didn't know it was going to be this bad. Baker Mayfield, man. He keeps proving us. I mean, to be honest, man, you guys can say he's good or not. I don't see him as good yet. But I don't know. Maybe you guys tell me something in the comments. You guys think Baker Mayfield's good? This guy went from the I think he went from the Browns to the Rams. He went some other teams. I forgot what teams, but the teams that I do know that I don't follow Baker Mayfield for that long. So I know he went from the Rams. He went from the Browns to the Browns, Rams, Tampa Bay, and that's the only teams that I know from him. I didn't follow his journey that much, but I mean, he did what he did in Tampa Bay for his team. But yeah, man, this game is not fun. We're gonna move on to the predictions for this upcoming week, guys. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, and tell me what team do you think will bring the Super Bowl home. All right, we got some good games here. We got some ups and we got some downs. Okay, so I'm looking forward for these games. I'm gonna be watching these games closely. But yeah. So we got CJ Stroud against Lamar Jackson. I'm going to be taking Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens because not only I'm taking them. Lamar Jackson might get MVP this year. Hopefully he gets MVP. Not only they had a day rest, they had like a whole week off. And in Houston Texans had a day, like a half week if I'm correct, and now they have to play another week. It's going to be a fun game. It's going to be a competitive game. I know people are going to say, I thought you said you don't give faith, or you don't let CJ Stroud down. I will say, though, I'm going to let him down this weekend. Because there's no way the Baltimore Ravens are going to lose second round of the playoffs. It's going to be a fun game. It's going to be an amazing game. Whoever's going to this game, entertain. You're going to be excited. You're going to be happy because this game is going to be so fun to watch. But I don't want to sit here and say it's going to be a blowout for the Texans or the Baltimore Ravens, whatever. But it's going to be a close game. Man, I can't wait. I can't wait for this weekend. I can't wait. But I'll be taking Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens in this one. All right. We got Jordan Love against Green Bay Packers against 49ers. This game here is going to be good with Brock Purdy. My bad, Brock Purdy. I'm going to be taking the upset here too. I think the 49ers and Brock Purdy are going to blow out Green Bay Packers. Like, I know you guys are going to say Jordan Love is good and all of this, but I'm going to sit here right now and tell you guys I think this is going to be a blowout. Do I see it as a close game? I can kind of slightly say yes, but I mainly want to see a blowout. But we don't know. Maybe you can see the 49ers lose in the second round in the playoffs. I mean, bro, they got Chase Young. They got Nick Bosa. I mean, they got a stacked defense on that side. So, yeah. And my friend's a 49ers fan. And he's going to be tuning into this game. But hopefully 49ers do win this game with Brock Purdy. So, Brock Purdy, I'm taking you on this one. So you better win this game. All right, we got Jared Goff against Baker Mayfield. We got Detroit Lions against Tampa Bay. I'm going to be taking, of course, the Jared Goff category. I'm going to be taking Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions. I can see them going out here, having fun. Do I say it's going to be a blowout? I would say maybe a blowout. Because, again, Tampa Bay is not that good. And I know people are going to say, we beat the Eagles. And you're saying the Eagles are not good? This year, they're not good. If you played them last year, then I think, yeah, you would have been blown out by the Eagles. So I'm just saying that now. But I'm going to be taking Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions in this one. It is going to be a fun game. It is going to be a competitive game. It's not going to be, hopefully, boring. Hopefully, it's not ugly. It is going to be a fun game. So I'm going to be taking Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions. All right, we got the last and final game. We got Patty Mahomes against Josh Allen. We all know whoever wins this. Well, we all know that basically Josh Allen owns Mahomes. Are we all on that or no? I'm going to be taking the Buffalo Bills on this one. It is going to be a fun game. It is going to be a competitive game. Do I think it's going to be a blowout? No, not at all. Not at all. But Josh Allen, I need you to go out here, and Stephon Diggs, I need you to go out here, and you need to do what you do, okay? So I'm taking Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, and the Buffalo Bills on this one. Hopefully the Bills do win this one, as long as the refs don't interfere in this game as much as they did last year. Then I think the Buffalo Bills will be sitting in first place in this game. So, Buffalo Bills, go out here and make this game fun, unless the refs don't mess it up, okay? But guys, that is my NBA recap for today. If you guys can, or that's my NBA NFL predictions. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me what you guys' favorite team is, and tell me what teams you guys think are going to win in these games. But that being said, guys, I'm going to head out. Peace out.